Good evening and welcome to Queensland's coverage of the PS4 WNPL. Move over, lads. Today it's ladies to the front as the Women's League kicks off. We've had a smorgasbord of football today as all competing teams have played here at AJ Kelly Park. I'll run through the other results later as we focus on our feature game. It's today's hosts, Peninsula Power, taking on last season's grand finalists, Olympic FC. It was a long season for the Power in 2016. Goals were very hard to come by and they conceded an average of over 5 per game. However, Coach Michael Cook has strengthened his young side by bringing in some experienced recruits from the United States. 5 in fact. As a result, there's renewed optimism about the club that this year they can make big strides and take some prize scalps. For Olympic FC, 2016 was a watershed year. The side made the grand final and were 2-0 up before being overrun by the undefeated champions. Despite this result, the team made great strides and showed that they are a force in this competition. But their improvement came at a cost. 2 players were signed to the W League, which has left a massive hole in the playing ranks. This young side has to shake off the disappointment of last year's grand final and show again that they have what it takes to compete with the best. It's the PS4 WNPL Round 1 and we're bringing it to you live from AJ Kelly Park. Peninsula Power and Olympic FC. Thank you for joining us. I'm Darren Lutton and what a day we've had already. 4 fixtures have been played prior to this match. We've seen plenty of action and a feast of goals. Conditions are heavy, it's best to say. Players haven't slipped over. As you can see on the field, it's damp in a few places, quite muddy. But players aren't slipping over. They've just been complaining about it being heavy to run on. Now I'll run through both teams. Starting with Peninsula Power in the blue. In goalkeeper, we've got Celeste Peterson. In defence, Jessica Davis, Sarah Elnicki, Grace Daru, Chantel Lloyd. In the midfield, Victoria Brebner, Alexandra Schaefer, Brooke Barbudo, and Iramia Rowlands. Up front, we've got Annie Evans and Ashley Doyle. For Olympic, in goals, it's Caitlin Ronan. In defence, Leah Miles, Kate Morton, Ashley Watkins, and Christy New. In the midfield, Abby Herney, Suzanne McKean, Elizabeth Doherty, and Ashley Amadio. Up front, we've got Madalena Danellis and Eloise Wadsworth. And we're underway. Olympic have the ball early. They've turned it over to Peterson. As I mentioned in the introduction, it's a new playing staff here at Peninsula Power. A few old faces, but a lot of new ones. 5 imports from the United States. They've made quite an impression so far. It's Power. Look to bring the ball forward. It's turned over. Heavy skirmish. Barbudo fighting hard. Ball harmlessly out of play for another throw. There's 5 imports for the Power side. Brooke Barbudo has probably been the most impressive so far in their pre-season. They've had a good string of results in pre-season too. They've had a 3-0 win over Logan Lightning last week. They actually had a 1-1 draw against the Gap. So if you're looking for improvement, there's a very good indicator. Mardo puts the ball forward. It's cut out by Power. That's Schaefer. Turned over, that's Watkins. Olympic retaining possession. Back to Morton. Bringing the ball over the halfway line. She pushes forward. Doesn't get the return ball. Searching ball. Celeste Peterson comes off a line. Knocks the ball out of play, and it will be a goal kick. These two sides played just the once last season, and it was a massive win for Olympic, 15 goals to 1. We're hoping for not a repeat performance today. Lovely conditions here now at AJ Kelly Park. It's been quite sticky for most of the day. Had a bit of cloud cover, mostly sunshine. But it was the rain early morning that put a threatener on today. As Peterson collects. But yes, very hot conditions for the players early on. But as the sun's gone down, it's perfect conditions for football now. Here's a chance for Power. Back inside. Olympic scrambling. Goal! Peninsula Power have signalled their intent on this season. Looks like Brooke Barbudo's the goal scorer. And that was just pure power from the Peninsula side. Forcing the ball forward, scrambling defence. And in the 5th minute, Peninsula Power have the lead. As you can tell from the roar by the crowd, it's quite a healthy gathering here. It's been a steady crowd most of the day today, but it's quite a few that have stuck around and quite a few that have come in for this game specifically. Good numbers. Should be a good atmosphere. We hope you're enjoying the coverage here on Facebook Live. You'll note that you're able to make comments on the game. If you're watching this from out of Brisbane, we'd love to hear where you're watching us from. Send us a little note. We'll check them out at halftime. That's new. Forcing the ball forward. It's all power there. This imported back line will clear and set up for another attack. That's Herney. Back inside for Doherty. Amadio. For Doherty, he's bundled over. Daniels wins the contest. Back for Doherty. Powell will cut it out. This is Barbudo. Free kick to the team in blue. Power now. Yes, no free kick given. It's a throw. Players confused with the decision, but it is a power throw. Barbudo looking for options. Finds one in Daru. Power, Olympic looking to break. It's cut out. Both sides just looking for their rhythm. Good contest early on. As both teams try and feel out each other. But Barbudo, she's showing her class early, isn't she? Getting right in amongst the midfield battle. That's pulled back for offside. Peterson with the ball now, looking for options. It's good spread amongst the field. Power look to play at feet. Barbudo with a lovely through ball. Power have got three players in the middle. The ball's over the line. As I mentioned before, it's been a full day of action here at AJ Kelly Park. Our first game this morning was at 8:30 this morning. Easts took on Sunshine Coast. Unfortunately, Sunshine Coast only showed up with 10 players. And in the second half, had to play with 9 due to injury. Easts won the encounter 4-0, but it was only 3-0 at half-time, so strong rearguard action from the Sunshine Coast in the second half. Chance for Power. Ball's cleared by the Olympic defence. Coming forward. Looking for Jamison. She's been isolated so far, hasn't got clean possession. Our second game this morning was the Gap against the Southwest Queensland Thunder. The Gap took out that encounter 8-1. It was probably the hottest match of the day, the stickiest of conditions. And as we can see, another strong win from the defending champions and grand final winners. Ball across now for Herney. Power clear. It's only as far as Daniels, who switches to the other side. Olympic playing patient, looking for options. That's new. Here's Jamison, turns. Power clear with numbers. There's not too much up forward, but a long ball. Finds Evans. Long range attempt. No problem for Ronan. Our third match today, and probably the tightest of all the contests, was UQ up against Gold Coast City. Gold Coast City scored the early goal, perhaps against the run of play. UQ wasted many chances before securing a 2-1 victory. They scored their first goal in the 64th minute. opened the floodgates for the side. You could see that their confidence lifted once they scored that equalising goal and went on to take out the match. The through ball. Chance now for Power. They've got numbers in the middle. It's in the net! Good goal from Peninsula Power. We're 2-0 up in just the 13th minute. And the side that was second last season is leading the grand finalists 2-0. So we check again on the replay. Searching through ball. Taken to the bottom of the D, and what a strike. Well, that's just evidence of some of the play that we've seen today. There have been some excellent goals scored. And that's another one to the collection.
Second goal to Peninsula Power, goal scorer number 10, Annie Evans. Peninsula Power 2, Olympic FC 0.
Barbudo now. Still Barbudo taking on the contest. It's cleared, but only as far as Rowlands. Power looking to squeeze the play in their attacking half, but Olympic now with a chance. Can't find Jamison. The ball's cleared. Throw's given to Power. Another through ball, looking for Evans. Lays it back for Rowlands. Cross comes in, but Olympic will clear. That's Dumax. Ball's turned over, chance for Jamison. Searching ball wide, great option. Cross will only go as far as Peterson, who will launch the ball back. It's been a tough encounter so far, both teams willing to get amongst it. Some good physical play that we haven't quite seen in the other games. Power look to settle things down. Our fourth game today was Souths United up against Western Pride. Western Pride looked competent. They didn't pose much of an attacking threat though, and they lost that game to Souths United 4-0. Souths just looked to be going through the gears and doing just enough to take out the contest. They looked pretty good. We're in the 17th minute of this PS4 WNPL encounter between Peninsula Power and Olympic FC. It's currently 2-0 to the Power. We hope you're enjoying our coverage on Facebook Live. Peterson looks to play short. Power with a searching long ball. Ronan tidies up, sets up the play. Olympic try to get the ball forward with just 2 passes. That's through. The flag is up. Well, Peninsula Power showing plenty of attacking intent. Just caught out by the offside flag. Olympic look a little bit shell-shocked here. I don't think they expected to be 2-0 down at this stage of the game. Here's a chance for them now as they bring the ball forward. Free kick to Power. I mentioned before this has been a physical contest. Olympic are actually playing this game without their coach, Phil Canham, on the sidelines. He was suspended last year for 9 games for an incident in an under-14s game. And this is his 2nd game serving his suspension. So he'll be back soon. Chance now for the Power. Shot goes wide. That was Annie Evans, who's been very busy up front so far. Olympic now looking to play it short through the midfield. Looking for Jamison, can't find her. Chance cleared. It's McKean. Jamison with half a chance. Celeste Peterson snuffed out any danger so far. Here she is again. Transferred to Power from UQ this season. She recently moved to the North Lakes area. Chose Peninsula Power as her local club. Doyle lays the ball back. Crossfield ball, can't find a blue shirt. Olympic now, this is Herney. Infield for Daniels. Power again, snuff out any danger. Daniels finds Jamison. As you can see, there's a cluster of Power players whenever Jamison gets the ball. It's a tribute to her, just how dangerous she is. She's just caught offside there. Be an Olympic free kick. Straight ball, doesn't cause any problems for the Power defence. This is Barbudo. Angled run, couldn't quite find the target. Play on now as Ronan has the ball. New. Daniels cleans up. Back to New. Mario loses out. Daniels looking to clean up under the pressure from Schaefer. Searching long ball. Olympic will hold up the play. Jamison, she just cannot get her foot on the ball without a power shirt being somewhere in her pocket. It's an Olympic free kick. We'll see what tricks they've got from the set piece. And it's a goal! Kirsten Jamison opens her account for 2017. And it's 2-1. Well, Celeste Peterson must have got caught out by the flight there. So it looked like an innocuous ball in. And the Olympic striker who scored 61 goals in 22 appearances last season has added to her 2017 account. So it's the 24th minute, it's 2-1, it's game on. Olympic look to be having a good spell of possession here at the moment. Pass couldn't quite find a target. Physical battle. That's Herney. Looking inside, finds Amato. Herney again. She loses out that time. Good through ball from Schaefer, finds Evans. She can't find a target. Keane will be left to clear. She finds Ronan. So 3 goals already, both teams showing plenty of attacking intent. We could be in for a high score today. As Power look to load up. Half a chance. That'll be a goal kick. Olympic coming down the left-hand side again. They've turned the ball over. This is Schaefer. Schaefer keeping possession. She'll have a go herself, and it's off the post and in! Peninsula Power restore their 2-goal lead. Alexandra Schaefer with some great ball skills. The Olympic defence, hold off, hold off. Schaefer just keeps going forward. And a shot goes in off the post. Well, I mentioned we could be in for a goal fest. 28 minutes now, we've had 4 already, with no sign of things slowing down. Olympic. Again. And need to settle play down. Get the ball forward. And they're losing out in the midfield battle. When they turn the ball over, they're getting punished. Power breaking with great speed. Power defence clean up what could have been a very poor goal kick. This is Schaefer again. Searching long ball. Finds Annie Evans. Will she go herself? She will, and she'll score again! 4-1!
And a goal to Peninsula Power. Goal scorer, number 10, Annie Evans.
Well, just a simple through ball from Schaefer. Annie Evans drifting out wide. The Olympic defence, perhaps not the speed to cover. And another great finish. Tremendous play from Peninsula Power. As you can see, Olympic have got their hands on their hips at the moment. They're a little unsure how to deal with this side. Olympic again, looking to build out from the back. Ernie turns the ball over. Daniels will clear up, back to Ronan. Ronan with a low ball, can only find Barbudo. And Power again, running at the Olympic defence with intent. It's how they're getting their rewards. They're attacking with intent. Power again, cause another midfield turnover. Long ball, looking for Rowlands. Keeps the ball in play. It's a power throw. Not quite sure if you can see there from our camera angle. We do apologise from that, but with the weather conditions, we've had to seek a drier site than we would normally be. And as a result, our left and right hand corners may get blocked. We do apologise for that. I'll do my best to keep you up to date with what's going on. 32nd minute now. Peninsula Power 4, Olympic FC 1. The side that was 9th out of 10 teams in last year's league. Leading the grand finalists. This Power side is showing that they are much improved from the side that played in this competition last year. Schaefer. With space, not too much pressure. Finds Olympic looking to clear. The Olympic players are walking at the moment. Long ball looking for Jamison. They won't find her. No question that was a free kick. It's taken early, straight down the line, looking for Barbudo. Barbudo still going with the chance and just wide. Brooke Barbudo actually spent her last season playing in Iceland, of all places. She's from Syracuse in New York, where she played there for a couple of seasons. She's also played in Finland. And came to Brisbane just last weekend. Safe to say she's found her feet quite well. Power again with the deep cross, cut out by the Olympic defence. Settle play down. This is Herney. It's squeezed out by the Power defence. Conditions must be a dream for the players here now. There's a light breeze that's flowing over the ground. After all the heat and humidity that we've had today, this is a dream. Another shot off the bar! It's still in play. What an attempt from Annie Evans. Off the bar, stayed in play. Ronan stayed alert to snuff out the danger. Here comes Power again. And again, Ronan clears up. Power look to load up again. Through ball looking for Evans. Olympic looking to counter. They lose control. Back to Peterson. With the searching ball finds Lloyd. Turnover now, chance for Olympic. Doherty sends the ball forward. Power have it again, plenty of numbers around the contest. A long ball looking for Evans, they won't find her. This play goes back to Ronan. Olympic will try and build again. Olympic have had quite a bit of possession, but they've been unable to sustain any in the forward third. It's been mostly in the middle and playing out from the back. It's a chance for them now. Evans can't find a target. Up to Doherty. The under-17s match this morning got called off due to the wet weather. It was the only casualty out of today's fixtures. The game is due to be played on the second field. Whilst this field's drained quite well, the second field wasn't quite as successful in removing all the water that we received here last night. Power now, spreading. Barbudo, called for offside. Olympic are playing quite compact in defence, but Power seem to be finding gaps in the spaces out wide. Some long through balls, finding their targets. Headed on. Peterson looks to play early. Lloyd takes the ball forward without any pressure. Another chance for Power. Good save from Ronan. Olympic bringing the ball forward now. This is Daniels, who's been very busy this half. Lloyd. Doyle. Schaefer. Just up to the 40-minute mark now. It's Peninsula Power 4, Olympic FC 1. It's round 1 of the PlayStation 4 WNPL. Tonight's game is the last one of Female Football Week, which was so massive it went for 2 weeks. This is the final fixture. It's been a good celebration. Jamison. Power now, finding that channel. Daniels bringing the ball forward. Paris squeezing out the defence, but now here's a chance. Jamison can't get on the loose ball. Power again, looking to go early. Olympic looking very stretched and very tired at the moment. Daniels again having to work hard. She's probably been Olympic's best player this half. Ronan with the long ball. Looking for Jamison, but again, Power defence just squeezes the ball out of her possession. Offside's called. Should mention our referees today are Lauren James with the whistle, Laura Krause and Madeline Rapasati are our linos. Olympic bringing the ball forward by feet. As we come up to half time, it's been a very impressive performance from Peninsula Power. Not quite sure Olympic they look a little shell-shocked at the moment. I mentioned before that the conditions were heavy. They do look a bit leggy at the moment. I'll be looking forward to going into the half-time shed. Power is showing plenty of energy, winning a lot of the midfield contest. By spreading the ball quickly with pace, they're getting their reward. Lovely skills on show. It's Lloyd. Loses out. Jamison has it. There's plenty of power defence to clean up. Olympic looking to load. Not with that through ball. Turnover. Another chance for Power before the break. Free kicks given. Barbudo, the one fouled. They take it quickly. This is Barbudo. Ronan's off the line. It's yet another goal. That's 5-1 on the stroke of half time. Is it being called back? It's being retaken. Well, normally the keeper asks to play for the whistle. Must have given permission. We'll see a more conventional set piece. And that's no problem for Ronan. Into injury time now. Both teams trading possession at the moment. Keane looks to settle play down. But again, that swarming Power defence. And here's a chance for Evans again. She can't beat Ronan. And there it is. What a sensational first half of football from Peninsula Power. Olympic were able to get one back from a free kick, but at half-time in round one of the PS4 WNPL, it's Peninsula Power 4, Olympic FC 1. We'll be back shortly.
Everybody has goals. Whether it's learning a new skill or passing on knowledge, making new friends, is it finding a career path or reaching your full potential?
Chase your goals.
See where football can take you.
fantastic program for kids to come in, see if they like football, also learn new skills, come out to the park, enjoy it, meet new friends as well.
I recommend to all parents, both for the girls and the boys, to join soccer. It's a way to boost their self-confidence and also to interact with other kids, and they love every second of it.
Not just players, not just coaches, but the administrators, the volunteers. Women need to be supported at all levels throughout the game. It's got to start from the top, coming down and filter through how they feel their club should be organised. Mini-Roos is a great initiative. It's all about designing a program that is fun for girls to just turn up, have a laugh, a kick and a giggle with their friends and learn to play the game. It's vitally important that the kids start at a young age to learn to develop the game, the 4 core skills of the game, but most importantly, love it and enjoy the game. Refereeing is a little bit of a good point for me, being a fellow referee, but it's always great to see more and more women taking up the sport in refereeing, because not everyone makes it as a player. Some people get injured at an early age, so they turn to refereeing. I think it's great. Our female referees are some of the world's greatest at the international level, so it's a good pathway for them as well.
Just like a regular football team, refs are also a team when they go out in the park, so that means we train together. And when you're training with each other, you get to bounce ideas off each other if you don't know something.
Here on the Sunshine Coast, we have always had our juniors referees training with our senior referees, and I just think it's so important that we train together as one team. It's really important that we have that network of referees, and we have a very strong bond here, and I think that helps us perform as a team on the weekends come game day.
The structure on the Sunshine Coast incorporates referees of all different levels. It's really good as someone can ask a question and you'll have experiences from grassroots to NPL and to W League, and they'll be able to help and break down what the question is and get the right answer.
I'm someone who likes to do something different, and every game there's a different challenge. Whether it's a player, whether it's you've never seen the tackle before or that incident has never happened before. And discussing it and trying to get it right the next time. That's what I really enjoy.
Here in Queensland, we've been so fortunate to have top-level coaches in this state. At the end of the day, that has really benefited our referees, and it has been shown over many years now that Queensland has the leading referees within Australia.
Training to me is very important as my development of a referee, because the game is getting very quick and we as referees have to increase our fitness so we can stay focused for the whole 90 minutes of the game.
We have to train 2-3 times a week, then Friday or Saturday or Sunday we might have 2 or 3 games during the weekend. So it's a pretty full-on week on top of work and other commitments that we have to achieve as well, but we love it, so we do it.
As a referee, once you've done a few games and over the seasons, you can go to state titles, you can go to national titles, you can referee on the National Premier League, and who knows, one day you may even referee on the A-League or be given a FIFA badge. So there's lots of opportunities for referees, girls, boys, men and women.
I want to strive to get to the A-League, then FIFA, and be one of the well-respected people in FIFA as a referee. I want to get right up to the top and one day do the World Cup maybe.
I'm getting to travel a lot, getting to see some amazing places and meet some amazing people and players and A-League refs, states, nationals, and there's so much more to do with it than I thought.
So I enjoy being a referee because it keeps you fit, gives you something to do on your weekend, and it's also a bit of extra pocket money for the day job. So yeah, it's good fun.
If you love the game of football and you'd like to learn a little more about it, maybe get a different perspective on how the game's played, why the game's played, maybe you just want to earn some cash, it's a good job for you. Come on down.
Everybody has goals. Whether it's learning a new skill or passing on knowledge, making new friends, is it finding a career path or reaching your full potential?
Chase your goals.
See where football can take you.
It's a fantastic program for kids to come in, see if they like football, also learn new skills, come out to the park, enjoy it, meet new friends as well.
I recommend to all parents, both for the girls and boys, to join soccer. It's a way to boost their self-confidence and also to interact with other kids, and they love every second of it.
Female Football Week is designed to help develop females into the sport. It's about really acknowledging the women around the sport. Not just players, not just coaches, but the administrators, the volunteers. Women need to be supported at all levels throughout the game. It's got to start from the top, coming down and filter through how they feel their club should be organised. Mini-Roos is a great initiative. It's all about designing a program that is fun for girls to just turn up, have a laugh, a kick and a giggle with their friends and learn to play the game. It's vitally important that the kids start at a young age to learn to develop the game, the 4 core skills of the game, but most importantly, love it and enjoy the game. Refereeing is a little bit of a good point for me, being a fellow referee, but it's always great to see more and more women taking up the sport in refereeing, because not everyone makes it as a player. Some people get injured at an early age, so they turn to refereeing. I think it's great. Our female referees are some of the world's greatest at the international level, so it's a good pathway for them as well.
Just like a regular football team, refs are also a team when they go out in the park, so that means we train together. And when you're training with each other, you get to bounce ideas off each other if you don't know something.
Here on the Sunshine Coast, we have always had our juniors referees training with our senior referees, and I just think it's so important that we train together as one team. It's really important that we have that network of referees, and we have a very strong bond here, and I think that helps us perform as a team on the weekends come game day.
The structure on the Sunshine Coast incorporates referees of all different levels. It's really good as someone can ask a question and you'll have experiences from grassroots to NPL and to W League, and they'll be able to help and break down what the question is and get the right answer.
I'm someone who likes to do something different, and every game there's a different challenge. Whether it's a player, whether it's you've never seen the tackle before or that incident has never happened before. And discussing it and trying to get it right the next time. That's what I really enjoy.
Here in Queensland, we've been so fortunate to have top level coaches in this state. At the end of the day, that has really benefited our referees, and it has been shown over many years now that Queensland has the leading referees within Australia.
Training to me is very important as my development of a referee, because the game is getting very quick and we as referees have to increase our fitness so we can stay focused for the whole 90 minutes of the game.
We have to train 2-3 times a week, then Friday or Saturday or Sunday we might have 2 or 3 games during the weekend. So it's a pretty full-on week on top of work and other commitments that we have to achieve as well, but we love it, so we do it.
As a referee, once you've done a few games and over the seasons, you can go to state titles, you can go to national titles, you can referee on the National Premier League, and who knows, one day you may even referee on the A-League or be given a a FIFA badge. So there's lots of opportunities for referees, girls, boys, men and women.
I want to strive to get to the A-League, then FIFA, and be one of the well-respected people in FIFA as a referee. I want to get right up to the top and one day do the World Cup maybe.
I'm getting to travel a lot, getting to see some amazing places and meet some amazing people and players and A-League refs, states, nationals, and there's so much more to do with it than I thought.
So I enjoy being a referee because it keeps you fit, gives you something to do on your weekend, and it's also a bit of extra pocket money for the day job. So yeah, it's good fun.
If you love the game of football and you'd like to learn a little more about it, maybe get a different perspective on how the game's played, why the game's played, maybe just want to earn some cash, it's a good job for you. Come on down.
Everybody has goals. Whether it's learning a new skill or passing on knowledge, making new friends, is it finding a career path or reaching your full potential?
Chase your goals.
See where football can take you.
It's a fantastic program for kids to come in, see if they like football, also learn new skills, come out to the park, enjoy it, meet new friends as well.
I recommend to all parents, both for the girls and the boys, to join soccer. It's a way to boost their self-confidence and also to interact with other kids, and they love every second of it.
Female Football Week is designed to help develop females into the sport. It's about really acknowledging the women around the sport, not just players, not just coaches, but the administrators, the volunteers. Women need to be supported at all levels throughout the game. It's got to start from the top, coming down and filter through how they feel their club should be organised. Mini-Roos is a great initiative. It's all about designing a program that is fun for girls to just turn up, have a laugh, a kick and a giggle with their friends and learn to play the game. It's vitally important that the kids start at a young age to learn to develop the game, the 4 core skills of the game, but most importantly, love it and enjoy the game.
So we're ready to kick off second half here in the PlayStation 4 National Premier League Women's Queensland. First round, mate.
Welcome back to AJ Kelly Park for round 1 of the PS4 WNPL. We've seen a feast of football today and we're about to kick off the second half. It's Peninsula Power 4 leading Olympic FC 1. There's been 2 goals by Annie Evans, one from Barbudo, one from Schaefer. The sole Olympic goal came from Jamison, the player who scored 61 goals in 22 games last season. She's off the mark already. Incidentally, she scored 3 times as many goals as this Power side scored all of last season. She scored 61, Power could only manage 20. But Power are off to a great start today with 4 goals in the first half. It's been a very strong performance from the Peninsula side. As Olympic look to start brightly. Olympic retaining possession. Daniels. Gets crowded out by the Power defence. Power will come away with the ball now. This is Barbudo. Power have got the ball back. Brenner. Watkins will see the ball over the line. We noticed in the comments that there's a bit of love for Annie Evans from Mackay, which is of course where she hails from. Played for the Magpies up there. Nicky. Barbudo. Power with the free kick. Looks like Olympic are going to make a substitution. Deflection. The offside flag was given. And Power almost started the second half as they went in the first. So will we see more goals? There's a very high chance that we will. The substitution's been made. Looks like Amato's come off. Ronan. Plays it short. This is Watkins. Watkins cleans up. Looking for McKean. El Nicky. Barbudo. Crossfield ball gets cut out. Chance for Power now. There's Rowlands. Brenner. Rowlands will line up again. It's cut out by Daniels. Just running again through today's scores. We've had all of round one fixtures played on this ground. First game started at 8:30 this morning. Sunshine Coast 0, Easts 4, The Gap 8, SWQ Thunder 1, UQFC 2, Gold Coast City 1, and South United 4, Western Pride 0. Olympic bringing the ball into the attacking third. Great athleticism from Jamison. But again, Power bodies in the way, snuffing out the opportunity. Well, it would have been an interesting half-time talk for Olympic. They were out-enthused, out-muscled, and ultimately outplayed in the first half. They'll need to dig deep, find some reserves to get themselves back into this contest. They've certainly got the attacking weapons to make a game of this, and perhaps get something out of the game. But Power are showing the same intent that they did in the first half. So you'd have to think it would be a tall order for Olympic to claw this game back. Olympic squeezed out of the play again. Another chance to reload. Power now. As you can see, when Peninsula Power get the ball, the players just stream forward in numbers. With Olympic, they're looking more for options, not necessarily moving with the same speed. Barbudo. Crossfield ball. Collected by Ronan. It's a lovely night here at Redcliffe. All that humidity that was in the air today seems to have dissipated. Conditions are just perfect for playing football. Another searching ball looking for Evans. Olympic with a hopeful ball through. Cleaned up by the Power defence. I mentioned in the first half that the Power side definitely revamped from last year. They've got 5 American imports in their team, the majority of whom are playing in the spine of the side. They certainly look a solid outfit. The age demographic of the team is much older than it was last year. Another substitution for Olympic. They've only got 3 players on the bench tonight. Unfortunately, from this angle, it's very difficult to see who the players being substituted were. Might have to invest in some binoculars for this season. A chance for Annie Evans. The Olympic defence up to the task. And a goal kick's given. Just checking again on the replay. But Olympic have the ball. This is Barbudo. Evans didn't know whether to go for it or leave it. Left it for Brenner. They'll have the throw. Evans can get across through. She can't find a target. important passage of play here for Olympic. If they can hold out here, more importantly, if they concede here, you'd think the contest will be well and truly over. They need to stand firm. Power plays, starting from deep. Coming across, they'll get ahead first. Olympic clear. And it's another corner. Sustained pressure from this Peninsula Power side. Again, they look to set up pretty similar to the last corner. Brenner makes herself available as the short option. It's snuffed out. Power have the throw again. Again, they keep pressing in this attacking third. Abudo loses control. Gets it back again. Evans. Wind up, scrambling defence from Olympic. And that's a lovely through ball. Looking for Wadesworth. Finds Jamison. An Olympic, retain possession. This will be a corner and a chance for Olympic to pile their own pressure. Liz Doherty's going to take this corner. She's been at Olympic for 4 years. A 21-year-old. All cleared. Olympic are going to reload. Again, plenty of power numbers to snuff out the danger. Down, no whistle. Let's play on. It's new. That's cleared up. Although they didn't score, it was a good period of sustained pressure there for Olympic. They certainly needed that. Brenner. Watkins with the throw. Watkins trying to clear, only goes as far as Evans. Brenner. Long range attempt, goes wide. We're going to see a power substitution. Again, very difficult from this angle to see who that is. The lighting's making it difficult to identify players on that side of the field. We'll pick it up as the game continues. "62 minutes in, round 1 of the PS4 WNPL. It's Peninsula Power 4, Olympic 1. Ronan playing short. Barbudo picks up on the loose ball. He's got time. Moves cross field. She'll get the ball back again. Again driving forward. Dodging one. Getting past two. I think she's going to be an enjoyable fixture. Welcome addition to this league. Does Peninsula have a corner? Ball in the middle of the 6-yard box. It's cleared. Barbudo with an audacious attempt. Can't get the shot on target. So that goal kick will need to be taken again. Olympic now, trying to show a bit of ambition. Good battle in the contest. Ball's cut out. Evans can't quite control the ball, the through ball. Turns over possession, it's back to Ronan. Olympic now. Well, it's been a physical encounter today. It's certainly been one of the features of this game. Both teams have come to play. They've been shown a bit of latitude, which is good to see. Don't want to foul every time that there's a contest, so it's good to see the game being allowed to flow. And the cross come shot is off target. It looks like a bit of the sting that was ever present in the first half. The intensity seems to have died off just a little. I mentioned at the beginning that the pitch is playing a little bit heavy. And although the conditions are the best that they've been today, the players will certainly be feeling the efforts that they'll need to get across this pitch. As a result, you can see a few hands on hips. In the next 25 minutes, we'll get to see just how fit these players are. Chance for Power as they bring the ball forward. Free kick. Ashley Doyle driving forward. Perhaps the difference between power play today and Olympics is that when Power are bringing the ball forward, they've actually got players running with them, so there's options either side. For Olympic, haven't quite seen that. It's been more a case of get the ball to Jamison, give her the opportunity to create. The Peninsula defence have been wearing her like a glove, so she's found opportunities quite limited. Another chance for Power now. This is Davis on the ball. Looks like she attempted shot. Well, the ball's kept in play. Looks like a corner's been given. As the benches call for a little bit more intensity from the players. Power coach Michael Cook being very vocal. Actually spoke to Michael Cook during the week and he was very positive about his side's chances this season. The side was aiming for a top 4 finish. Didn't really want to make a bold prediction, but you could see there was a glint in his eye that he knew that he had something going with this team this year. And on this showing, looks like it might be a fair prediction. Barbudo. Deflected cross. Morton, closed out by Schaefer. Evans, got no support, she's going to have to go alone. New, who's got through a ton of defensive work today. $20 minutes to go. It's still Power 4, Olympic 1. Evans with the cross, can't find a target. Barbudo. Barbudo again. The Olympic midfielders will have nightmares about her performance tonight. Chance for Jamison, but it's offside. Just a slight delay in the ball being delivered. It was enough for her to drift offside. Barbudo with a nice turn. McKean. Stray pass. Schaefer on another run. Finds Evans, not quite. Watkins can just see the ball out for a corner. One is taken short out to Brenner, who crosses in. Can't find a power target. They'll retain possession. And Evans skews her cross. Well, it's been a tremendous day of action here at AJ Kelly Park. Round 1, Female Football Week. All matches were played back to back. This is the 5th and final encounter of round 1. We've seen plenty of goals, some good performances, and every indication that this league has got some talented players. Should be an exciting season. Ronan lifts the ball long. Can only find Barbudo. He gives the ball straight back. Wadsworth shows for the ball. Long ball. Looking for McKean. Barbudo trying to find Brenner. It's well cut out. Good work there from Watkins. It's a power throw. Power with some short passing. Concede possession. That's Morton. Barbudo now. Power with the chance. Chance to break. Numbers either side. Through ball, can't find a target. Barbudo and Brenner trying to find a combination, but they'll turn the ball over. New can't find a target. The ball goes to Celeste Peterson, whose nickname is imaginatively titled Cell. Barbudo finds Evans. Good work from Doherty. Evans again. Meets a wall of Olympic defence. Brenner's got some space. Will she go down the line? Crosses early, but there's no target. Barbudo tries a long shot. Well, as I mentioned in the introduction, Olympic have lost 2 players from last season. Both went on to the A-League. Sorry, the W League. And I think it's shown in their performance today that they're missing a little bit of experience in the middle of the park. And whilst they've got some good young players, they just need that old head to just settle things down, get a foot on the ball, and control the play. They've looked a little bit ragged, unable to control proceedings. But I expect that they'll be better from this performance. We should see some improvement from them in the next few weeks. Brenner brings the ball down. Looking for the overlapping run. Brenner again. Trying to find an inside ball that can't find a target. Chance now for Olympic. Jamison loses out in the contest. Power bring the ball forward again with pace. Evans was offside, but Barbudo was on. Ronan keeps the ball in play. We're in the 80th minute and we haven't seen a goal in the second half, which was quite surprising considering the glut of goals that we had in the first half. The players look to be breathing quite heavily now. It's been a big effort from both sides, very physical encounter. You can play as many pre-season games as you like, but nothing will match the game day experience. And the intensity of the running that you need to do. Clear push. Tiani Karaluka, one of the substitutes. Presenting for the ball as Peninsula make a substitution. Olympic with the free kick. Ball in's headed clear. Ball forward for Brenner. Can't keep the ball in play. We've got 10 minutes to go in this contest. It's Peninsula Power 4, Olympic FC 1. Thank you for watching us here on Facebook Live. If you'd like to comment with who you think should be player of the match, we'd certainly be welcome to reading your suggestions. Been some very strong performances in this game. Sensational goal by Schaefer. Barbudo's been a workhorse, and Annie Evans has scored 2 tremendous goals. For Olympic, Madalena Daniels has performed some sterling defensive work. Perhaps Ashley Watkins might be worthy of a vote. So I'd be very interested to read your comments. This is Brenner. It's in the cross. Ronan with not the most convincing of catches. Annie Evans was lurking with intent. Olympic. Turn the ball over after big run. They've maintained possession. Shot comes in. That was Doherty. It was well wide. Ball kept in play. Chance for Karaluka. That's blocked. And New puts in the long range attempt. No problem for Peterson. The linesman signalling for a foul. The referee hasn't seen it. There, and finally play gets called back. Just waiting to check what the report is. It looks like Power have a free kick as we get on with the game. Good searching ball out wide. Could Power find another late goal? Olympic with a bit of space. Karaluka's shown a bit of energy since she's come on. Be an Olympic throw. No, it's been given back to Power. Evans. Olympic. Turn the ball over. Brenner. Chance for Barbarudo. That will be a corner. Peninsula Power in no hurry to take this corner. I'm pretty sure the Olympic players don't mind either. Evans with the corner. It's in a good position. Clears the danger. Power keep possession in the attacking third. Yes, it will be a Power throw. Not quite sure what the signalling was for there. Olympic bringing the ball forward. The through ball can't find a target. And Power have beaten the offside trap. It's 3-on-4. The cross can't find a target. Jamison. Sliding tackle, play on. Barbarudo. The support runs offside, but she has a long range attempt and scores! Peninsula Power have their fifth. Brooke Barbudo has her second goal.
Peninsula Power 5, Olympic FC 1.
Well, a well-struck long-range attempt from Barbudo. Seals this contest. It's been a dominant performance from Peninsula Power today. They've been well worth their win. They've been too strong in the contest. And their finishing has been exemplary. As we're into injury time now. Abudo again. Love to see statistics on the amount of ground covered during this game. I'm sure Barbudo's covered the most. And if you voted her for player of the match, as she wins the ball again, I think you've made a good decision. And there it is, it's full time. The home side, Peninsula Power, open round one with a convincing win. Peninsula Power 5, Olympic FC 1. 4 first half goals from Annie Evans, Brooke Barbudo and Schaefer. A goal from Olympic from Jamison. Barbudo iced the contest in the 90th minute with a long range effort. Power too good. Peninsula Power 5, Olympic FC 1.